Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to do matrix, where I'm going to explain to you all the principle of mathematical induction models, the PMI models in matrix. I've already done 3 videos in matrix. You can see that in my YouTube channel. This is my 4th video on matrix. So here I'm going to explain the principle of mathematical induction concept. Okay, so let's see the steps first before we start the sums. Steps for that, let P of n be the statement involving positive integer n such that P of 1 is true. Well, PMI is a chapter that you must all of you have done it in 11th standard, isn't it? So this one is the same thing. We consider the given statement as P of n, then we substitute n equal to 1. P of n is a given statement. We consider n equal to 1 and we check whether it is true for 1. Once it falls true for 1, once it becomes true for 1, then we will assume that it is true for k. And if it's true for k, it has to be true for k plus 1. Right? So if it is true for 1, then the statement is correct. Then we assume it is true for k. If it is true for k, it has to be true for k plus 1 also. So P of k plus 1 is true whenever P of k is true. Then P of n is true for all positive integer n. Right? So this is the algorithm while doing PMI models. I'm going to take 3 questions to explain you this concept. Question number 1. If A equals 3 minus 4, 1 and minus 1, then A power n equals 1 plus 2n minus 4n n and 1 minus 2n for every positive integer n. So A is a 2 by 2 matrix. A power n is given. We need to prove this by PMI that A power n is true. Now, solution. A power n equals 1 plus 2n minus 4n n and 1 minus 2n. Correct? So what is the first step? Let n equal to 1. So let n equal to 1 will take us to where? A to the power of 1, 1 plus 2 into 1 minus 4 into 1, 1 and 1 minus 2 into 1. Answer is 3 minus 4, 1 and minus 1. So yes, you are getting the A that is given in the question. So when you take n equal to 1, you are getting the A that is being given in the question. So P of 1, the result is true for n equal to 1, isn't it? So the result is true for n equal to 1. Now what is the next step? We take n equal to k, right? Let n equal to k. If n is equal to k, A power k equals 1 plus 2k minus 4k, k and 1 minus 2k. So that means in the A power n matrix, I am substituting n value as k. Right? Now, assume the result is true for n equals to k. Okay, now since we assumed that n equal to k is true, we have to prove k plus 1 is also true, right? So let n equals to k plus 1. So you get a to the power of k plus 1 equals 1 plus 2 into k plus 1 minus 4 into k plus 1, k plus 1 and 1 minus 2 into k plus 1. Correct? Alright. Let's simplify this to some extent. So a to the power of k plus 1 equals 1 plus 2k plus 1 plus 2 minus 4k minus 4 k plus 1 1 minus 2k minus 2. So a power k plus 1 equals 3 plus 2k minus 4 minus 4k, k plus 1 and minus 1 minus 2k. So this is what we get as a power k plus 1 matrix. Now we need to prove that this is true, right? So let me highlight this now. So I need to prove this is true. Okay. So I'm going to take the LHS of this. I'm going to consider the right hand side of this, which is a to the power of k plus 1, which we can write it as a to the power k into a, right? A to the power of k into a. Now what is a power k? A power k is the one that we get here. This is a power k. We assumed a power k matrix is true, right? So let's apply that over there. So a power k plus 1 equals a power k, which is 1 plus 2k minus 4k, k 1 minus 2k. And I'm going to multiply that with the A matrix. And what is A matrix? 3 minus 4, 1 and minus 1. Now let's multiply this and see where we are heading. It's matrix multiplication, so first row into first column and so on. So a power k plus 1 equals 1 plus 2k minus 4k multiplied with 3 1, comma 1 plus 2k comma minus 4k multiplied with minus 4 and minus 1, and then k comma 1 minus 2k multiplied with 3 and 1, also k 1 minus 2k multiplied with minus 4 and minus 1. Hope you all remember matrix multiplication. First row into first column, first row into second column, second row into first column, second row into second column. So let's see the answer. A to the power of k plus 1 equals, first row into first column, 3 times 1 plus 2k minus 4k, comma minus 4 into 1 plus 2k plus 4k, 3k plus 1 minus 2k, comma, minus 4k minus 1 minus 2k. So a to the power of k plus 1 equals 3 6k minus 4k, right, comma, minus 4 minus 8k plus 4k, 3k minus 2k, so that's 1k, 1k plus 1, and over here minus 2k minus 2k minus 1, right? So this is simplified to a power k plus 1 equals 3 plus 2k minus 4 minus 4k k plus 1 minus 2k minus 1. Yes, so we got this. Let's see whether we are getting what we are supposed to get. A power k, this is what we are supposed to get. 3 plus 2k minus 4 minus 4k minus 4, k plus 1 and minus 1 minus 2k. And I think we are absolutely getting that. Right? Yes. So hence we proved the first one. Let's take one more sum to understand. Yes. So here we go with the second question, where a is 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, so it's all elements just 1, and a power n is given as this. So this is the general form of writing a now. Now let's see whether the general form is right or wrong. Alright. So what is the first step? As usual, let n equals 1. If n equals 1, it becomes a power 1 equals 3 power 0, 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 and 3 power 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Hence, this will become 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Right? So therefore, this is nothing but the given A matrix. Hence, so the result is true for n equals to 1. Now let's take n equals to k. N equals to k. We get a power k equals 3 to the power of k minus 1, 3 to the power of k minus 1, 3 to the power of k minus 1, everywhere the same term. So this is a to the power k matrix. So we assume that the result is true for n equals to k. Now, since we assume n equals to k true, the liability of proving k plus 1 also lies with us, isn't it? So let's consider n as k plus 1 now. You get what? A to the power of k plus 1 equals 3 to the power of k plus 1 minus 1. Everywhere you get 3 to the power of k plus 1 minus 1. That's nothing but 3 power k. Correct? Yeah. So 3 power k 3 power k, and so on everywhere. So this one we need to prove that it is right. So what do we do now? Let's take the LHS. So let's take the LHS, which is a to the power of k plus 1, which we can write it as a par k into a. And what is a par k? A par k is the one that we assumed as true when we substitute n equals to k. So right now I'm not scrolling, I'm writing the matrix directly. So 3 to the power of k minus 1, 3 to the power of k minus 1, 3 to the power of k minus 1 throughout. Multiplied with A matrix. A is what? All elements 1. Now let's multiply these two. First row into first column multiplication. So A to the power of k plus 1 equals first row into first column. So we get 3 to the power of k plus 1 plus 3 to the power of k minus 1, 3 to the power of k minus 1 throughout. Let me just simplify because everywhere I'm going to get the same thing. This I can write it as 3 times 3 to the power of k minus 1, correct? Where when the base is same, power is added, so plus k minus 1. Hence this will become 3 power k. The same thing appears for all elements. So I'm just doing it for one element and I'm showing you. So therefore, the effect of this would be three power k, 3 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 power k. Want to know that part once again? I'll do it here. First row into first column, we get 3 to the power of k minus 1 plus 3 to the power of k minus 1 plus 3 to the power of k minus 1 as my A11 element, alright? Now when I add all the three, this is 3 times 3 to the power of k minus 1. So 3 to the power of plus 1 into k minus 1, which is 3 power k. Now this is what we got it as n equal to n to the power a to the power of k plus 1. Can you see this? Hence we proved. So second sum is over by then. So then the third question now. A is a matrix which has element 0, 1, 0, 0, prove that AI plus BA to the power of n is equals a power n I plus na to the power of n minus 1 into b. Whereas I is any unit integer of order 2 and n is any positive integer. Where n equals to 1. So third question, A is 0, 1, 0, 0, and we need to prove this statement, which is AI plus BA to the power of n equals a power n I into n into a power n minus 1 BA. A is a matrix here as it's given in the previous questions. Let when n equals to 1, when n is 1, the steps are very simple, isn't it? So I haven't done that, I've already written over here. When a is 1, we substitute 1 in the place of n. So it becomes ai plus ba to the power of 1 and a to the power of 1 I plus 1 a power 1 minus 1 ba. That's the result in this answer. ai plus ba, because small a to the power of 0 is 1 and 1 into 1 is 1, so resulting value is just ba. Now when n equals, so which means we get the LHS, right? Hence n equal to 1 is true. The statement is true for n equals to 1. Then we consider n equal to k. When we consider n equal to k, it's ai plus ba to the power of k, right? Into equals to a power ki plus k into a power k minus 1 into ba. As usual, assume n equal to k is also true. Now we need to prove k plus 1 is true. So when we substitute n as k plus 1, this is what we get. Wherever there is n, we substitute k plus 1. Or I can say k replaced by k plus 1 now. So ai ba to the power of k plus 1, a to the power of k plus 1 I, k plus 1 a to the power of k plus 1 minus 1, which is a power k and ba. Now, as we assumed n equal to k is true, the liability of proving k plus 1 lies with us. So I'm going to show the proof of this one. Let's take the LHS. LHS is what? AI plus BA to the power of k plus 1, which we can write it as AI plus BA to the power of k into AI plus BA. What is AI plus BA to the power of k? This one. This one. This is AI plus BA to the power of k. So I'm going to substitute that here. So this will become a power k I plus k a to the power of k minus 1 BA into AI plus BA. Now let's multiply this now. This into this will give us what? A k plus 1. I into I is I square and I square is 1 only. Identity matrix. So it remains I and I into a power k plus 1 is a power k plus 1. Repeating this, I into I is I square. I square is I only. And a to the power of k plus 1 into I is a to the power of k plus 1. A to the power of k plus 1 into a is a to the power of k plus 1. I into I is I square and I square is I. So I we write here, we will not make them as a power k plus 1 because a power k plus 1 is a scalar value and I is a matrix. If it was a matrix, then multiplied answer is a power k plus 1. So here it's a power k plus 1 into I. Now let's multiply this with this. So we get B a power k into I. Right? Right. B a power k plus 1 into I. And now let's multiply this with this. So we get k a to the power of k b a into I. So k a to the power of k plus 1 into a, that's a to the power k plus 1 plus a to the power of k minus 1 plus 1 a power k b and then bai plus k a to the power of k minus 1 b square a square. Right? Okay. Now a power k plus 1 into I b plus b into a power k. AI is here. AI is a matrix. A is a matrix. I is a matrix. Over here, k a power k b into ai again, and whereas here k a power k minus 1 b square into a square. Now a is a matrix of elements 0, 1, 0, 0. So A into I is A, and A into A is A square, isn't it? So multiplying with 0, 0, you will come to know that the answer is 0, 0, 0 and 0. So A square is a 0 matrix. So that means A to the power of k plus 1 into I plus B A power k plus k A k into B into A plus 0, right? Because it's a 0 matrix. Now it's A to the power of k plus 1 I from this. Yeah, so these are the terms that we get from that. Yeah, so this is where we are reaching now. So let's check it once again. A power k plus 1 I here. B A power k plus 1 AI. Yeah, AI is A plus this one B A power k plus 1, and this is A. Correct. And this one became 0. Now from the next two terms I can take B A power k, A common out. B A power k and A common out. Remaining is k plus 1. So the answer is A to the power of k plus 1 into I plus k plus 1 times of A power k B A. So this is what we are getting as the LHS expansion. Let's see if we are getting the RHS or not. A power k plus 1 I, k plus 1 A power k B A. A power k plus 1 I plus k plus 1 A power k B A. Hence proved. Hope you understood this. These are 3 sums from the miscellaneous exercise. Rework the sum again. If there is any doubt, put it in the comment box. Thank you.